invention of the word Frel, which I think opened up a whole new world for us. Which are alien curse words that the network obviously couldn't.
I was so proud to say it too. I thought this is a sticker. This one's really going to stay, and everyone just jumped on board. And then suddenly, every subsequent episode, I was like, "Oh, can I say Frel here? And can we come up with some more ones?" And I think at one point they wanted me to say yachts, and I said, sounds like Dargo's sort of curse words sound quite Yiddish. Why don't we keep them specific so that they sound like each character from their culture has, it all has a sort of similar ring and a similar sound to it. So I stuck to Frel like it was glue. I loved it. Thank you.
It's a fun word to write too. In the comics we've been using it too. I actually got to use Frel me sideways. We already had Frel me down. I think I broke Ben's brain here.
Just pondering.
So what's your favorite line, Ben?
My favorite line. Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hell yeah? You guys can get hang on a second.
Talk amongst yourselves.
My favorite line.
God, I haven't done it in so long, I can't remember. Can you help me find a place to thieve your thought? Man, just the look on Ben's face filming that, he didn't know what I was going to do with that character. And Andrew Prowse was so nervous about what I was going to do because they're finally busting Claudia out of the bag playing the straight girl for however many years up to that point. And Andrew said, "Do you want to kind of just test out what you're doing with that character with me first?" I said, "No, you can see it with the rest of the audience when you don't get a preview." And I'm just watching Ben's face as I was doing it. It was the first time I think you've ever corpsed on set. Like, just started to laugh. It was fantastic.
You have a favorite line, Mark?
Brian.
Me?
Yeah, favorite line.
I think I'd sort of jump on the Frel train.
I know, you know what, for me, it's like an ocean. It's like, well, what's your favorite bit of water?
Yeah.
There was so much Farscape. It's so much that I love about it. It's hard for me. It's about maybe it's moments. As a show, which is interesting because I'm the creature guy. My favorite part of the show was the romance between Crichton and Aaron. The deeper and more powerful that got, that was that relationship and the performances that these guys did was what was most moving to me and what moved me the deepest. Which is odd because I'm the creature guy, and I'm very happy with all the creature work that he did. The other moments that when you guys were talking about touching Rachel, when Claudia as Aaron, when Claudia would smack the back of Rachel's head, was to me like that's like the best creature moment we've ever done. And I don't know how many times we did it in the show, at least 2 or 3 times. But it was hilariously.
That's what most of those deleted scenes are going to be, actually.
But the idea that Aaron, who she was, could be offended by the inappropriateness of what Rigel said, and that her response would be to just go smack him on the back of his head. And it's just this tiny little moment, and it just always makes me laugh.
I actually, Schadenfreude. I remember the moment, I think, when I realized I was doing a scene. It might have been episode 2 or 3. And I did a lot of scenes with Rigel. I was doing the B story with him, and I came back because Ben and I had been separated. That was never fun. And I came back to him on set and I said, "Hey, you've got to get your hands on Rigel. It makes a huge difference." Because, we didn't know when I read the script, I thought he was going to be a hologram. I thought he was going to be a visual effect. I had no idea he was actually going to be a puppet. And, you know, he comes in the first day and there's 6 people. He had this entourage with him. John Eccleston inside him and 2 or 3 people having to wheel him in on this sort of wheelie board contraption. And then guys standing on the sidelines operating the eyes and the ears. I think there was about 6 people at any given time, weren't there? So, I mean...
4 to 5, yeah.
Okay, so dealing with him and his entourage and pretending that they weren't there was a bit of a disconnect. So learning to actually get to him, it's kind of like having, you know...
Well, you have to ask permission. I think that's what's weird. What you don't see is when you see a shot and Rigel's on his throne sled at the bottom of the frame, underneath is a group of 4 guys, well, 3, and a rolling chair. So it's like this wide. So to get to Rigel, you have to actually make a plan with the different chairs. Because otherwise you're going to step on somebody's face.
For a more delicate body
For
part.
Claudia to be able to walk up to Rigel and touch him, she's got to step between people's fingers and faces on the way there, and she can't look down because that will look bad on the screen if every time somebody walks in. So it always took it actually took a little bit of planning on how do you get to Rigel. But it is funny, if you just take the camera and zoom out 10 millimeters, you would enjoy what you saw. It's ridiculous.